Hello and welcome to my final midterm elections predictions. We're going to start out with the House of Representatives between the Republicans and the Democrats. We are currently an hour and 15 minutes from the first poll closings. The 7 p.m. poll closings include Vermont, Virginia, South Carolina, Georgia, Indiana, and Kentucky. In the state of Indiana, there will be no change. In the state of Kentucky, there will be no change. In District 6, it was very competitive. Republicans won it by 2%. In the state of Vermont, the Democrats will hold on to the lone district. In the state of Virginia, the Democrats will be picking up one seat. District 5 and 7 were very close. Republicans won them by 2% each. In the state of South Carolina, there will be no change. Republicans will strongly hold on to all their seats, and same with the Democrats. In the state of Georgia, there will be no change. Democrats hold on to their 4 seats, and Republicans hold on to their 10. We have our 7:30 p.m. poll closings out of the states of Ohio, West Virginia, and North Carolina. In the state of Ohio, there will be no change. There's 4 Democrats to 12 Republicans. In the state of West Virginia, there will be no change. Republicans hold on to all 3 of their seats. District 3 was close. Republicans won it by 4%. In the state of North Carolina, there will be no change. Republicans hold on to all 10 of their seats, and Democrats hold on to all 3 of their seats. District 9 was very close. Republicans won it by 1%. We have our 8 p.m. poll closings out of the states of Maine, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, Illinois, Missouri, and Oklahoma. In the state of Maine, there will be no change. Republicans will barely hold on to District 2 by around 1%. In the state of New Hampshire, there will be no change. Democrats hold on to their 2 seats. District 1 was very close. Democrats held it by 2.5%. In the state of Massachusetts, there will be no change. Democrats hold all 9 of their seats easily. In the state of Rhode Island, there will be no change. Democrats easily hold on to their 2 seats. In the state of Connecticut, Democrats will hold on to all of their seats. There will be no change. In the state of New Jersey, this is devastating for Republicans. Democrats pick up 3 Republican seats, giving them a wider majority in the state of New Jersey. In the state of Maryland, there will be no change. Republicans will hold on to their 1 seat, and Democrats will hold on to all 7 of their seats. In the state of Delaware, there will be no change. Democrats will hold on to the sole district. In the state of Pennsylvania, Democrats pick up 2 seats, and Republicans pick up 1, giving the Democrats a net gain of 1 seat. In the state of Florida, Democrats pick up 1 seat, giving them 12 to the Republicans' 15. In the state of Tennessee, Democrats easily hold on to their 2 seats, and same with the Republicans easily holding on to their 7. In the state of Illinois, there will be no change. Democrats hold on to all 11 of their seats, and Republicans will hold on to all 7 of theirs. In the state of Alabama, there will be no change. Republicans hold on to all 6 of their seats, and Democrats hold on to their 1 seat. In the state of Mississippi, there will be no change. Republicans hold on to their 3 seats, and Democrats hold on to their 1 seat. In the state of Missouri, there will be no change. Republicans will hold on to all 6 of their seats, and Democrats will hold on to their 2. District 2 is a little more competitive for Republicans. Republicans held it by 6%. In the state of Oklahoma, there will be no change. Republicans strongly hold on to all 6 of their seats. We have our 8:30 p.m. poll closing out of the state of Arkansas. In the state of Arkansas, there will be no change. Republicans hold on to all 4 of their seats. District 2 is a little bit more competitive. Republicans held it by 8%. We have our 9 p.m. poll closings out of the states of New York, Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Louisiana, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, Texas, Wyoming, Colorado, New Mexico, and Arizona. In the state of New York, Democrats pick up one seat, giving them a little bit bigger of a majority. In the state of Michigan, Democrats pick up 2 seats, splitting the majority 50-50. In the state of Wisconsin, there will be no change. Democrats hold on to their 3 seats, and Republicans hold on to their 5. In the state of Minnesota, Republicans flip 3 seats, and Democrats flip 2 Republican seats, giving the Republicans a net gain of 1. In the state of Louisiana, there will be no change. Democrats hold on to their 1 seat, and Republicans will hold on to their 5 seats. In the state of North Dakota, there will be no change. Republicans will hold on to their 1 seat. In the state of South Dakota, the Republicans will easily hold on to their 1 seat. In the state of Nebraska, Republicans will easily carry District 3 and 1, but District 2 was a little bit competitive. Republicans held it by 5%. In the state of Kansas, Democrats flipped District 3, and Republicans barely held District 2 by 1.5%. In the state of Texas, there will be no change, no pickups for the Democrats or the Republicans. In the state of Wyoming, there will be no change. Republicans strongly hold on to that 1 seat. In the state of Colorado, Democrats flip 1 Republican seat, giving them the majority, with 4 to the Republicans' 3. In the state of New Mexico, there will be no change. Republicans nearly hold on to District 2 by 3%. In the state of Arizona, Republicans flip 1 seat and Democrats flip 1 seat. Democrats flip District 2 by 4%, and Republicans flip District 1 by 0.5%. There were 10 p.m. poll closings out of the states of Iowa, Montana, Utah, and Nevada. In the state of Iowa, Democrats flip 1 Republican district, and Republicans will hold District 3 by 2%. In the state of Montana, Republicans will hold on to that seat by 3%. In the state of Utah, there will be no change. Republicans hold on to all 4 of their seats, and District 4 was a little close. Republicans held it by 2%. In the state of Nevada, Republicans will flip 1 Democrat seat, District 4, giving the Republicans a net gain of 1. We have our 11 p.m. poll closings out of the states of Idaho, Washington, Oregon, California, and Hawaii. In the state of Idaho, Republicans hold on to their 2 seats. In the state of Washington, Democrats hold on to all 6 of their seats, and Republicans hold on to all 4 of theirs. District 8 was very close. Republicans held it by 0.25%. In the state of Oregon, Republicans almost slipped District 5. Democrats held it by 0.75%. In the state of California, Democrats slipped 2 Republican seats, giving them a wider majority. In the state of Hawaii, Democrats hold on to their majority. We have our 1 a.m. calls out of the states of Alaska. In the state of Alaska, there will be no change. Republicans will hold on to their seat by 7%. Republicans will hold on to the House of Representatives with 226 seats to the Democrats' 209. Democrats flipped 15 seats and gained some vacant seats. Vacant seats did not count as flips, they just counted as gains in the final. We're going to move on to the Senate. I did not have enough time to completely do a election night. I was about halfway done, but it was taking a lot of time. I might have it out, my final prediction in election night by Friday or Saturday, though. We're going to start out with the state of Utah, Wyoming, Nebraska, Missouri, and Missouri special election. They will all solidly go for the Republicans. And the states of Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, Delaware, Maryland, New York, Vermont, Maine, Hawaii, New Mexico, Virginia, Minnesota, these will all strong, and California and Washington will strongly go to the Democrats. We are moving into our likely Republican seats, the states of Texas, North Dakota, and Missouri. In the state of Texas, Ted Cruz is projected to win the seat by 6.5%. Oh, not Missouri, that's supposed to be Tennessee. In the state of Tennessee, Marsha Blackburn's supposed to hold on to this seat by 5.5%. In the state of North Dakota, Kevin Cramer is supposed to flip this seat by around 9 to 10% from Heidi Heitkamp. Republicans have regained the majority of the Senate. There's 13 seats in the toss-up category still. In the state of Wisconsin, Tammy Baldwin will win the seat around 5.5%. In the state of Pennsylvania, Bob Casey is expected to win this seat by 9%. We're moving into the lean Republican. There is no lean Republican, so we will be moving into the lean Democrat. In the states of Michigan, Ohio, West Virginia, New Jersey, Minnesota special election, these will all be going lean to the Democrats. In the state of New Jersey, Bob Menendez is expected to win the seat around a 4.5%. In the state of West Virginia, Joe Manchin is expected to win the seat by a 3.5% against Patrick Morrisey. In the state of Ohio, Sherrod Brown is expected to beat Jim Rennicke by around a 4.8%. And in the state of Michigan, Debbie Stabenow is currently projected to beat John James by around a 2.5%. The state has narrowed out in the last 2 weeks. We will be moving into the tilt Republican states. In the state of Florida, Rick Scott is expected to win this seat by around a 0.3% to Bill Nelson. Republicans had very high turnout in the early voting with a total of a 200,000 vote lead with a total of 3.2 million votes cast. So this is very good for Rick Scott in the early voting. In the state of Indiana, this is supposed to tilt towards the Democrats. Joe Donnelly is expected to win this seat around a 0.4%. This is a back and forth seat. Mike Braun has taken the lead at times, and same with Joe Donnelly. But currently it's favored in Joe Donnelly's column. In the state of Montana, John Tester is expected to win this race around a 0.4%. Compared to Matt Rosendale, the independent dropped out and gave his support to Matt Rosendale, boosting his lead, but not all of the independent supporters went to Matt Rosendale, so I expect this to go to John Tester by a very narrow margin. In the state of Arizona, I expect the seat to go to Martha McSally around a 0.1%. This is going to be the closest race to watch in the Senate tonight. Krista Sinema's really fought here and trying to flip this seat, but it's in favor for Martha McSally. It's in between a 0.1 and 0.2% victory. In the state of Missouri, I expect this to go to Josh Hawley around a 0.7%. Polls have favored Josh Hawley for a long time, all the way since around beginning of August, and it hasn't gone back to Claire McCaskill since. In the state of Nevada, I believe this will tilt towards Jackie Rosen by around 0.5%. Dean Heller is leading in RCP. But, wait, no, it went into a tie today, but it's still a little bit in favor of Dean Heller, still winning this seat. But I believe that it will go to the Democrats. This is a +2 seat gain for the Republicans, and out of these seats, it's Florida, Missouri, North Dakota. But in the state of Nevada, Democrats will flip this seat, moving the +3 gain to a +2. In the governor races, we're going to set this to blank. For the safe Democrat states, Hawaii, New York, Pennsylvania. These three are expected to go to the Democrats, around 15% or more. For the state Republican states, Idaho, Wyoming, Nebraska, Arkansas, Tennessee, Alabama, South Dakota, Texas, Arizona, Vermont, Massachusetts, Maryland. All of these states are expected to go to the Republicans by 15% or more. We're going to be moving into the likely Democrat states. In the state of Minnesota, this is supposed to go likely for the Democrats, around a 6%. In the state of Rhode Island, the Democrats are supposed to hold on to this around a 7% margin. In the state of California, John Cox is doing very good there, and I expect him to lose by around a 7%. This is a very close race, especially for California. In the state of Colorado, I expect the Democrats to hold on to this seat around a 5.5%. We're going to be moving into the likely Republican. Alaska, this is supposed to be a flip from the Independents to the Republicans. In the state of Oklahoma, I expect the Republicans to hold that state around a 6%. In the state of South Dakota, I expect the Republicans to hold it by a 5.5%. In the state of New Hampshire, I believe the Republicans will hold it by 5% even, barely going into the likely column. We're moving into the lean Democrat states. In the state of Maine, the Democrats are going to flip this state around a 1.5%. We're going to be moving into the state of Michigan. I believe the Democrats will flip this state around a 3%. In the state of New Mexico, I believe the Democrats will flip this state around a 2.5%. This state went from a 5 or more percent yesterday to a 2.5% today. In the state of Oregon, I believe the Democrats will hold the state around a 1.5%. And in the state of Illinois, I believe J.B. Pritzker will flip this state around a 1.5% currently. For lean Republican, the state of Kansas, the Republicans will hold this around a 4%. Many polls have been out for Kansas, so I believe that there's actually more favor for the Republicans than people think. In the state of Georgia, I believe the Republicans will hold this state around a 1.2%. We will be moving into the tilt Democrat states. In the state of Connecticut, I believe the Democrats will hold it by 0.5%. And we'll move back into the tilt Republican. In the state of Florida, I believe that the Republicans will hold on to Florida. Andrew Gillum doesn't have as much support as it seems in the early voting. Republicans lead there by around 200,000 votes. So this is an uphill climb for uphill climb for Andrew Gillum. Republicans have retained the majority in the governorship. We're going to be moving back into the tilt Democrat, the state of Nevada. The state of Nevada is supposed to flip around a 0.3%. Back into the tilt Republican, the state of Ohio. The Republicans are supposed to nearly hold the state around a 0.5%. In the state of Iowa, I believe the Democrats will flip this state around a 0.2%. And in the state of Wisconsin, I believe this will go back into the Republican majority by around 0.3%. The Republicans will remain in charge of all three, the House, Senate, and governorship races, but the Republicans will lose seats in the House and the governorship, but they will expand in the Senate election. thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is a little bit longer of a video, and sorry about that it's not a election night. That was a little hard for me to try to get out. So, thank you for watching. I will go over the results for the election tomorrow and see what I got right and wrong.